I don't think I've ever told many people this story, but a long time ago, I sat alone in my car after an investor presentation and cried. When people hear that I've built and eventually exited a company, they usually imagine confidence. They imagine certainty. They imagine that I had some great master plan. But the truth is, there were many moments where I had absolutely no idea what I was really doing. And this was one of them. I had spent weeks preparing for the presentation, and at the time, I was still trying to build a recruitment company from scratch. I wasn't backed by any investors, and I didn't come from a wealthy family. I didn't have some revolutionary idea. In fact, that was exactly the problem. Because everywhere I went, people would tell me the same thing. You're too late. There are already hundreds of recruitment companies out there. What makes yours so different? Some people were polite about it, while others weren't so. I still remember sitting in that meeting room that day, trying to explain my vision, trying to explain what I thought the company could become. And somewhere during the presentation, people started laughing at me. Not aggressively, not cruelly, but just enough for me to feel it. Enough for me to drive away afterwards and sit alone in my car, questioning everything. That maybe they were right. Maybe I was delusional. Maybe I was chasing something that was never going to work in the first place. Maybe I was wasting years of my life. I remember feeling very embarrassed. Not because they laughed at me, but because a part of me actually agreed with them. And I think that's the part people don't normally talk about enough. That when you are trying to build something new, the biggest battle isn't always with other people. It's really with yourself. The doubts, the fear, the uncertainty, the voice in your head asking, what if they're right? Years later, something interesting happened. My company grew. Not overnight, not because I suddenly became smarter, not because I finally convinced everyone. It grew because I just kept going. One client at a time, one placement at a time, one mistake at a time, one lesson, one difficult day at a time. Eventually, the company became successful. Eventually, it was acquired by a major global organization. And suddenly, something funny happened. Some of the same people who doubted the idea suddenly wanted to speak to me. People suddenly wanted to have coffee with me. People wanted advice from me. People wanted to understand my strategy. People wanted to know how I did it. And for a while, I thought that was the victory. I thought proving them wrong was the reward. But looking back now, I don't think that's the lesson at all. Because if your happiness depends on proving people wrong, you'll spend your entire life chasing validation. And trust me, I've done enough of that already. The real lesson was learning to continue before the validation arrived. Before the success, before the applause, before anyone could see what I saw. Because the truth is, most things worth building looks a little ridiculous at the beginning. A business, a relationship, a dream, a creative project. Even this channel, right now, I'm sure there are people who don't understand what I'm doing. Some probably think it's strange that I'm actually sharing publicly. Some probably think it's pointless. Some might even think that I've finally lost the plot. But that's okay. Because I've been here before. I've learned that not everyone can see what you're building while you are still building it. I mean, how could they? Sometimes you can't even see it yourself. And that's the difficult part. Continuing anyway. Not because you are certain, but because something inside you tells you it's worth finding out. These days, I don't think success is about proving people wrong anymore. I think success is having the courage to keep going when there is no proof yet that you are right. And if you are in a season of life where nobody understands what you're doing, maybe that's not necessarily a sign to stop. Maybe it's just the beginning.